Hey everyone, welcome to Car Review. Today we're going to do a no spoiler review of the movie Miracle, so let's get into it. So, Miracle is this 2004 movie directed by Gavin O'Connor that tells the story of the USA Olympic team beating the Soviet Olympic team in the 1980 Olympics. And it is dubbed Miracle on Ice because the Soviets at that time were the highly favored and undefeated team at the Olympics, and the USA were the underdogs, and they had a huge upset, and it was huge because at that time not only were the Soviets a type of enemy for the USA, but also they were seen as the enemies for large portions of the world because the Soviets were invading other countries like Afghanistan, which this movie touches on, and it touches on how the world is reacting to the Soviets and to the USA. And it's it wasn't just a hockey game. It was a big testament to defeating these bullies, these thugs on a global scale. And Miracle, it holds up, and it's actually made by Disney. And Disney, while it's known for its Star Wars, its Marvel, its princesses, Disney also makes some really good live action, featurettes, whether they cover history or they're just good stories told in that medium. Disney can still piece together a really good ensemble drama, and Miracle is definitely an example of one of those because it still holds up even though it's over 15 years old. And I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was great. It's a really good feel good movie. It makes you feel good to be an American, makes you feel good to be a hockey fan, and it teaches you a lot about history. And I thought Kurt Russell, who plays the coach of the USA team, did a great job. I thought he had a great sense of charisma and honesty and a really good portrayal of not only that physicality that this team needed to propel themselves forward, but also this type of mentor figure where even though he can be really hard on the team, like you got to do your best, he can also talk to them individually and also as a team and be like, hey, this is your time, this is your ice. You go out there and you show them what you're made of. And I really like that. Something that really stood out to me though is the camera work. I thought that they did a really great job literally making you feel like you're on the ice, and also at points you felt like you were watching a hockey game. You also felt like you were just right there. You were, whether you're watching it on a screen or from an attendance point of view, you really felt like you were part of that environment. And then, like I said, when the camera gets put down on the ice, you feel like you're actually there. And they do a great job of of capturing the movements and the speeds and the dialogue of over 15 to so different skaters, and capturing all these great individual moments and stuff. And I thought they really did a great job of showing the action. It's not action in the sense that, guns are being fired and there's explosions, but there's a lot of tension and there's a lot of, like I said, quick movements and, checks and different techniques that go on. But they all capture it really well to where even if you're the biggest hockey fan or you don't know anything about hockey, you're still going to be able to understand what's going on. You're going to be able to digest the rudiments of the sport and how this game is played. And I thought that was really awesome. And yeah, I think it's a really good movie. It still holds up, and I love movies from the 80s and 90s and the mid 2000s that have this kind of grainy, just down to earth feel, as opposed to everything being modern and CGI and big. This feels much more like a small, focused story, even though again it's meant to represent the times of the world. And just on a side note, I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Minnesota, North Dakota, and so getting to see some love to, the Minnesota Gophers and UND and those hockey players and stuff like that was really awesome. Just some nice local pride to have there. But yeah, if you haven't seen Miracle, I would definitely check it out because it is a really inspiring, honest movie. And like I said, when you're watching it, even though you know what happens, even though you could read a history book and already find out the outcome of the Olympics, you still watch this movie and you're still on the edge of your seat. And when, the USA goes on to victory, you're still just like, yes, like let's go. You have that little arm shaking, fist pump moment, and it's really good. So I highly recommend. And that is my review of Miracle. If you like this video, comment, share, like, subscribe. and I'll see you in the next one. All right, peace.